Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back. It's good to be back with you on a Wednesday between Christmas and New Year's. Going to do a little weather diversion here and a little extra special since if you read the title there, what's going on here? Um, hello. Not a lot of weather to talk about. Obviously, not a lot of people here yet. So, hi, Linda. Good to see you. Hello, Kenny. Hello, Jen Forever Young. Good to see a few people popping in. We're going to do a real quick weather, and then our special guest, if you haven't figured out who that is over there, and then she's going to appear. So, welcome to the diversion. Hello, Lisa from where are you now? Minnesota. Celine, the airport queen. Tim from Corey. Lori from Warren. Mary Beth from wherever you are. And she says, oh, the queen, the queen. That's right. Becky Linton, good to have you. Hi, Jess. Hey, Becky Benson. Hey, Terry J. Hey, Miriam from Oil City. Hello, Lori. And we'll welcome the rest of you that decide to check in shortly. I just want to do a little bit of weather for you, and then we'll get to the heart of the matter, or the heart of the queen. It was a beautiful sunset tonight. So just gorgeous. And thanks to everyone who has sent me pictures. As usual, I can't get them all on the air, but we try our best. So let me show you this uh, wonderful warming trend that we are in the midst of and has already started. Couple temps for you. No warnings, no need to look at the radar, no measuring of snow. And there you go, all above freezing right now, 36 to 42 across the board. And if you look at the change from, what are we, 9 o'clock yesterday to 9 o'clock today, the temperatures are up 10 to 15 degrees. So we are into a different weather pattern than we had at Christmas, a warmer pattern. Sometimes it's a wetter pattern, but it's not going to snow for New Year's. You got your snow for Christmas, though. So you're happy.
I was happy.
She's happy. Long live the queen. So anyway, these are the temperatures right now in the United States. You can see no really cold air anywhere. Of course, where does the cold air go? It goes to Canada, and it's all been bottled up with our neighbors to the north. And that's where it's going to stay for, another 10 days or more. So enjoy the nice, I guess, respite from winter. So we'll give you a little 7-day forecast just to show you that we're talking 50s and 40s across the board. Dry tomorrow, maybe a little rain on Friday, probably a bunch of rain on New Year's Eve, but it's 52 degrees. And then it's around New Year's Day in the morning, it goes away. Monday's dry. Tuesday gets warm again, gets wet again. And Wednesday, chance of an afternoon shower. But keep in mind, the normal high this time of year is 37. So we are way above that. So in preference to my former female anchor, come on in.
Gardner.
Gardner.
Love it.
She will always be Gardner to me. And if I can get back up where you can see her and you can see us and everything's good in the neighborhood, we'll be okay. Okay, here we go.
If
All
only I stayed at Gardner, my life would have been so much easier.
The bare truth, the cold hard facts.
It's the truth.
So, and there you have her. She's here.
I'm here.
Yeah. So
I know I was here Monday and Tuesday night as well, but we had Mr. Flint instead.
Yeah, well,
so
you get a variety in weather.
We had the C team in. We were laughing because we were all fill-ins Monday night. There was no one here from the
but
regular show. So
probably one of the best C teams you could ever have.
That's true.
That's good. All right, so let's see. Oh, Jill.
What?
They thought it was the princess.
Oh.
But there's a difference, There's the princess, and then there's the queen mother.
Yeah, the queen's retired.
The queen's
semi-retired.
Right. So, how's it been going?
Good.
You actually had a Christmas holiday where you didn't have to work.
Well, it was funny because I actually had Monday off from Larson, and I had, there were some staffing issues, so I told Sean I would come in. I was supposed to be off. I was off during the day.
Move closer.
Closer. Okay.
All right, there we go.
In my sweatshirt. But yeah, it was nice, and I really, really enjoyed Friday being home and not having to drive here, but I enjoyed watching you.
Oh, thanks.
Keep everybody informed.
Yeah, it was a cold one, and there was a little bit of snow.
I did go to Urbaniacs at 11 in the morning because I had to pick up my Christmas smoked salmon.
And
the place was packed. You'd have no idea.
Well, they were jammed up.
Well, you had to. I mean, we're hardy folk, and they had a nice long
whether it's 12 degrees or 52 degrees.
Well, it was at that point in the morning. It was a little scary, but it was okay.
It's all right.
Made it.
You're a skilled driver.
I am, I guess.
You didn't hit anybody, so that's good.
Not that I know of.
This is your time. You have questions for Jill, comments, ideas.
Everyone's like, oh wait, she was already here a couple of weeks ago.
She was here the last couple of nights.
But this could be it for a while. I don't have anything scheduled in terms of coming back for a while, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, they'll need you. You'll be getting the call. I know
see in the new year.
Yeah, I mean, we're down so many people. It's just the way. Well, you remember.
But it is fun to be back and see. I'm glad I got to see you. I wasn't sure if you were.
Yeah, I knew I would be back for at least one, so we had to do one of these. Yeah. And I mean, look at this. Long live the Queen from Tim. Jess says hi. Mary Beth says nice to see you both. So does Lori.
I look so tired. Oh my God. I need to deep huff before the 11. We don't have a 10 tonight.
We don't. So that's why we're taking a little liberty here.
Yeah.
There's some bowl game on Fox.
There is a bowl game on Fox. So we just have an 11 tonight, and then that'll be it for this year.
That's
for me.
For you,
for
allegedly.
Me. Yeah.
So
no, I mean, I don't know. I don't see anything in the near future. So ask away. It could be a while.
Yeah, talk to Jill. Hello, Becky. She says hi. So does Kenny. Jess, of course, wants to know about Junebug.
I know.
Everybody wants to know about Junebug.
Well, and I didn't know you said that Junebug gave pictures of her in the snow.
Yeah,
Christmas morning.
I did have. It was
only Tom Atkins would come in on Christmas morning on a Sunday.
It's all right.
And still share
the
with
weather
us
doesn't take holidays.
We got lucky though, didn't we?
We did. We were. I mean,
that
we had some
Buffalo
snow.
Situation could have
slid south.
Could have hit us.
Yeah, but it didn't. Yeah, so we just froze our little, what's his off. Let's see. Any new? Oh, that's good.
What?
Any New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, but I always fail. Okay. I always have the same ones, and I have yet to manage to maintain.
After 6
eat
weeks.
better, work out.
Yes. All right. Gotcha.
But yeah, how about you? Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I don't make those.
I know we're too old.
It's just
we've learned at this point in our lives that
it's just a thing that you guys do a story on every year to have a story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why should January 1st be any different? Than,
right.
It's like, and 2022. I mean, for me, was a nasty.
You had a bad year.
I had a bad year.
Yeah.
And what's to say that just because it's January 1st, that you got to keep things in perspective. Is what I'm saying. Is what I'm saying.
It is a good time though to reflect.
It is.
And then set some goals for your year. That's kind of how I feel.
All right.
Just some goals. And a couple of those things happened for me this year, and then a couple of things haven't. But it's all good.
You have a job, a 9-to-5er.
I didn't say that was one of my resolutions, but it wasn't.
And Tim says Jill needs to do a podcast. It would be very popular.
Really? I wonder what I could talk about. All kinds of silly things.
Oh my gosh!
I have too much.
You have family.
Well,
you have
too much knowledge in my head that's not valuable, shall we say?
Trivia,
pop culture type things.
Oh yeah, they love that.
I'm good at that stuff.
And Chris, who lives in the Northeast, of course, right by the border.
Northeast, though, got hit much harder than we did, right? I know people out there had a much bigger issue.
All right, so she's had all kinds of.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that, Chris.
Alistair is actually from Saskatchewan.
Oh, I'm Canadian.
So there you go. So
half Canadian. My dad is Canadian.
And mom is American.
Mom is American.
They
met in Detroit.
Like kind of at the border.
She was. I always tell the story. He was. He grew up outside of Windsor. He's from Toronto, and he was working for Kresge, which in Detroit used to be Kmart.
Yeah, Kresge. I remember that.
And my mom was one of the models for the flyers.
Oh,
like in the old newspapers, we have some of them. It's pretty.
Oh, funny. That's got to be sweet. You should have brought those in.
When they moved, we moved them from Fort Wayne, Indiana, down near my sister in Ohio, and I kept asking about those because I remember seeing them when I was young, but I didn't see them. But
you got to get them.
I know.
It's too good.
Awesome.
That's awesome heirlooms. Lisa Bricker, you know Lisa. She says hi.
Hello.
From down in Pittsburgh way. All right. Okay, Lori Nicholson, celebrating our birthdays at Rum Runner.
Yes, I do.
All right, so there's all kinds of connections.
When you say Rum Runners, a lot of those visits, you remember most of it.
Yeah, not
Once
all
you have
of
a few Rum Runners.
not all of it, but
celebrating with everybody.
Yeah, it's just party time.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, let's see. The gang is all here. That's good. She likes it. Lori likes it too. She had a fun time apparently. Anybody else? Questions, comments, ideas, things for the good of the order?
Yeah, I was up Christmas morning. My son flew out. It's at 7 a.m. scheduled to fly out of Erie.
Now, was this the Montana son?
Yeah.
The Montana
So he
son.
was flying out and dropped him off at the airport at 6 a.m. and it was snowing fairly heavily at that point. And he sat there. I think it was about 9:45 when they finally took off. Yeah. They eventually did.
Yeah, because
then he missed his connection in Chicago. Yeah. But they got him on a flight that night, and his bags were not on the plane. But he got back to Helena, and his bag arrived today, so it's all good. Because there's so many people having such bad stories about flying right now.
I know, and I remember them saying as I was sitting here on Christmas morning, flights are not canceled. They're going to go.
Yeah.
So that's something.
Yeah.
I guess.
Now's the time to fly somewhere warm.
Got any plans, Miss European vacation?
I am. In 3 weeks, I'm flying. Going to Naples, not Italy. Florida.
No, you've been there.
I'm going to Florida in a couple of weeks.
All right. Well, that's good. Vicky, she's a sweetheart. You know what's neat about Vicky is that she was born on the Thanksgiving snowstorm.
Oh,
she's one of those babies that got delivered in a snowstorm.
Wow. So, in the hospital or in a house?
I believe they made it to the hospital.
Oh,
Vicky,
cool.
You can confirm or deny that as you
that
feel
is a story.
But she's obviously a big fan of yours. She's a sweetie.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we have?
Anybody else? Tell us. This is your chance. We truly don't know when she's going to be back.
Well, they were saying Buffalo too. Thankfully, the Bills are playing out of town again this weekend.
Okay. All right.
Monday night, I think.
All right. What else?
Yeah, New Year's Eve, thankfully. I mean, a lot of people have it off, though, in the TV biz now because of the weekend.
Right.
This is when it was a good time.
Falling. Yeah.
Because you didn't have to worry about asking off for the holidays because of the weekends. But there were places, though, I saw in some cities that aren't as used to weather as we are, where managers were telling people, if you requested time off, we're taking it back because of the coverage for these storms.
Right, yeah.
Because they weren't used to it, too, like Cincinnati, like those types of markets.
Good point.
Yeah, so.
Right.
We have we don't overdo it. We know what's what.
Yeah.
If we had that Buffalo stuff heading our way, it would have been a different story.
Well, we had that kind of 5 years ago.
Yeah, that was fun. I worked the day after that.
I know.
That was a really joy.
Yeah, I know you love the way.
Driving in with no plowing.
Yeah, getting picked up in I couldn't get out.
Did you get picked up that day?
Yeah, couldn't get out of my.
At the time I had a Subaru, which I loved, and that little car got me here through that.
Those are great cars. Yeah,
great car.
The
but then
axle
it died,
on
so
my
it wasn't so great.
Snowplow guy's truck broke.
Oh.
I wasn't going anywhere.
No.
I was scooping to have a footpath.
Yep.
Jen Forever Young says that she misses you.
Oh, thank you.
And she wishes you and Jen were on.
I appreciate it.
Vicki Reynolds misses you. And there was something else up here. See, this is Alistair. He's from Saskatchewan.
Okay.
So is Jill the senior anchor, or what's her position? She's the senior fill-in anchor.
I am a fill-in. I am simply, I guess they're calling me a special contributor is what Sean came up with.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So, but I literally thought, oh, okay, I'm leaving the business. I'm not going to have any opportunities, but they have been kind enough. And it's fun for me to come back and fill in here and there. And my current job at Larson Tech, they are more than happy to let me come in and fill in. So it's been a nice transition. It's like I've said a million times. It's like having a grandchild. I get to play with it, but then hand it back and
That's
run
a
out
good
the front
analogy.
door.
Yeah, you can.
The problems are not
and your
mine.
life expectancy has increased somewhat over the last few months.
It most certainly. But it is nice to come in and see everybody. It would be I can't even imagine leaving all of you and not seeing you on a
Well,
somewhat regular
that won't
basis.
happen.
But it's strange because like
People have
I'm in the
vacations.
position though our viewers are. I see these guys now on TV all the time,
I know.
which is weird.
Is it weird for you?
And then I come in here and I'm like, oh, you're Tom Atkins. It's just weird.
You're Joe Gardner.
No, but it's weird to like come back in and see, all of you in person again because I'm so used to watching you now. Yeah. Not that I watch as much as I should, but
it's all right. We know you're
right. I do watch when I have a chance.
Yeah.
I'm actually seeing more of Dave Belmondo because I'm up early.
Yeah.
Before I'd be fast asleep.
Right.
And now I'm up earlier in the morning, so now I see Dave and Tom more often.
And you used to work with Belmondo.
I know.
For years at another broadcast facility doing a morning show.
There's a picture of us when I was expecting my first child who will turn 26 in April. And that's when Dave and I were co-anchors.
Yeah, wasn't that a great thing? Wasn't he wearing like one of those baby
sympathy belly?
Yeah, I remember.
I don't know if that story would be appropriate now because he pretended to be barefoot and pregnant cleaning the kitchen at the end of the story. And I don't think that would be
probably
acceptable now, but it was hilarious.
There was humor back in the day. And this is a good comment. Scott, he's out in Arizona.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Scott.
But make 10 for that. We know exactly where you're going with that.
Well, and especially, and you said what's my position at Larson Tech? Patty's asking.
I'm
more than happy. I am
Patty's
the corporate communications manager, so it's a new position there, and I am doing more just internal and external communications for them. So it's been really fun.
Oh, good.
And it was a new position, so kind of building as we go. And I get to work with TV people here and there, so it's been interesting.
All right, yeah.
And then Lisa was asking,
Ricker wants to know.
You know what? I did work with her briefly at 35. I can't remember how long she was there, or if I left while she was still there, but I do remember Trisha.
Okay, that's good.
I think she has a twin. I don't know why that. It was a while ago. And you know how we have so many reporters come and go over the years. For those of us who've stayed in the market.
Us older folks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, this is a good follow-up. Look at this. With the help of the National Guard and the fire department, Mom got to the hospital.
Aww.
Isn't that cool?
That is really cool.
In the middle of the Thanksgiving snowstorm.
That is nice. When you think about it, Vicki, it was a while ago. So back then we also had the rear-wheel drive cars. Things were a lot more difficult then.
Yeah,
that's quite a feat.
Tanks and
to get you out.
Chatty Cathy's coming in from Youngsville. Hello, she misses you.
Hello. When the Buffalo Bills home airport. Oh, they landed in Rochester. I actually wondered about that. My oldest son is a Bills fan, and he doesn't live in the area.
Oh, this girl knows you. Look at this. Curling
yeah.
Are you going to be in the curling league?
I'm in the curling league at Altered State, which they did play tonight, and I couldn't go because I was here.
Okay.
I think the one that Jennifer's talking about is the one downtown.
Yeah.
I don't know if we signed up for that one this year or not.
Okay.
I just kind of go along. They tell me where to be.
They tell you where to curl.
Yeah.
That's good. Let's see. Anything else?
Anything else?
When the loop saying I had to stay in the hospital an extra day with Lisa because of an April snowstorm. Yes, we get those. 1987. They're like 5
in April. Wow.
Something like that. Let's see. Did we miss anybody?
I don't know. It's a good crowd.
This is really nice. Anybody else? I'm
going to need about 6 pots of coffee to stay up. What time is it? 9:20.
It's 9:20. Do you have to work at the other place tomorrow?
I've been working.
Well, I don't know. You could have the whole Christmas week off, for all I know.
I could have, but I did not. And so I had Monday off, and then we have the next Monday off for the New Year holiday. So, but I am working during the day. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Except they're very good there about flexible time, so I can go in a little later.
Yeah.
As long as I do my time.
All right. You did that here.
I knew that. But I knew by tonight, because it is a lot of, just being up
It's
at
not like it's
11.
election night.
Well, no.
It's fairly simple.
I'm actually on.
Yeah,
Election night, I just sat here.
That was a weird one.
But it's a part of also like wearing like the TV makeup. I don't really do that as often. Or just being ready and being, you still have to be aware and
I guess
able to communicate at 11 o'clock.
Oh, it's like riding a bicycle.
It is, but I'm just saying when you're, I had a full day at my other job, my job.
Yeah, good job.
So wait, Jill, I was interviewed by you and Dave Belmondo on the WSE morning show. Oh yeah.
Jess, you worked here, didn't you?
Didn't we do the sled hockey?
Jess, were you a weekend kind of desk person here?
I think that Dave and I actually did the sled. I thought they were sledge hockey or something.
Sledge hockey. Sister sledge hockey.
Yeah, but those were hard. It was hard. You had to sit on it. I remember doing that. Oh, man.
Does not sound like fun. Charlie says, good seeing you guys on.
Oh, thank you.
So that is good.
Well, wait, you're definitely Canadian. Oh, if you play curling.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, you have to understand the curling we have here is not real curling.
Right.
It's a synthetic board. It's more like shuffleboard.
Right.
And you throw the stone. And so it's not really.
Yeah.
I am a good ice skater, though. I can play hockey.
I know you can. Yeah.
It's been a while. I don't know. I shouldn't say that now. It's been a while.
Yeah, when we did that.
Gary.
Gary. Are you from out of town? It's Gardner, otherwise known as McCormick, who, 11 years was it? Almost 11 years, our former female evening and late night anchor.
And now I am a fill-in.
Yes. What's the new term?
Special contributor.
Special projects manager.
Oh, there's Jess. She interned.
Oh, yeah, I knew she worked for us.
You have the best memory. I can't remember.
No, I don't, but she probably told me that.
Yeah, but you remember like where people are from and all of that. And I know it's repetition.
Yeah, these guys are good.
Yeah, Lisa, I think the Bills, I don't want to jinx it, win in the Super Bowl, but we'll see
what happens.
Yeah. I hope it's fun. I'm not like a big Bills fan, but I have a son who is. So it's kind of fun to see him excited.
Yeah, it's good to.
It's been a while.
Look at this. Look at this. She's Joe McCormick.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
She's a star.
Now I'm going to call myself tonight. I'll be like, "Hi, I'm Jill Gardner."
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
What are they going to do? Fire me?
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine?
SPC.
No, I would never.
Patty, what's SPC besides the Storm Prediction Center? I don't know. Oh, that's your title.
Special projects. What was my title?
We can't remember.
Special contributor.
Special projects contributor. Yeah. That's what we're gonna call you. So, that's good. Now they know your title.
Yeah.
Now I know your title.
Well, then Tom's a Seattle Seahawks fan. I was raised a Detroit Lions fan, so I know what pain is like.
Oh yeah, I was a New York Jets fan. I still am.
I was born in Detroit, so it's kind of a
tough thing.
I was forced into it. We used to go every Thanksgiving Day to the Lions football game. Yeah. But now that I've been here for so long, I have a different team.
Okay.
Not that anyone cares. Well, thank you, Linda. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's good. Everybody's in a good mood. Because it's going to get warmer.
Well, but it was a nice white Christmas. But I keep my decorations up until the 6th.
Oh, I
for
do
the Epiphany, too. And so
it looks
a little depressing. I know.
It's just why.
But this year I was more like I didn't put out as much.
Yeah,
but it's still too much.
No, it's never too much.
I don't know.
It's until they tell you can't use electricity anymore. It's never too much.
So yeah, anything else? Anybody has any good questions?
Yeah, comments.
So wait, is it Alistair? Is that how you?
I call him Alistair.
Yeah. So do you know butter tarts? I'm sure if he's Canadian, he knows what a butter tart is.
Alistair, do you know what butter tarts are?
It's my favorite.
You know all this extra
And I didn't
stuff.
even make them this year because I usually make them with my dad, and they did not come. So he had surgery for the holiday. But I figured if I made them, I would be the only one to eat them, and I don't need to eat
Oh, okay.
a dozen butter tarts.
Uh,
Not good. So yeah.
Well,
I guess that's it. No one
Yeah.
else seems to have any. Oh yay! Yes,
He
butter
loves
tarts.
them.
Okay, I make a mean butter tart.
All right, more questions from Bricker. Bricker in the biz.
Oh, I know of Mort Meisner. I don't know Mort Meisner. He used to do. He was an agent, Mort Meisner and Associates,
Oh wow.
and he did the at the beginning of the internet. It was like a TV blog page where you could go and I can't remember the name of it, but you would go to his website and they'd have all the gossip and the movie from TV people. I can't remember what it was called.
That's good.
Anyway, so what else?
What are these?
Okay. Yes, I need to do hot yoga. I have to do something, Lori.
Now that the Christmas.
No, I mean it's on my list.
Yeah, it's one of her resolutions.
I have to. I'm at that age point in my life where it's just not funny anymore.
Exactly.
They were rolling me in and out of the set.
Like a butter tart.
I look like
you're her own filling butter
from Willy
tart.
Wonka, rolling me out.
All right. I thought Jesse Dean. I thought you retired.
I retired from television, kind of.
But she keeps getting sucked back into
people
the
keep
pod.
saying, like, I thought you quit. And I was like, I didn't quit. They were kind enough to let me do this because a lot of times they don't. Yeah, so I'm very grateful to our management to allow me to do this fill-in thing.
Well,
kind of fun.
Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean,
no, but it is unusual, though.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, just to confuse people.
And that's the problem. I don't want to confuse people, but I am a fill-in. And eventually Sean will be back on evenings, and it'll be Sean and Jen, and all will be right with the world. And you probably won't see me ever again.
No,
they will be on vacation at the same time.
Oh, one of them. All it takes is one. I know. All it takes is the holiday.
Jen has to take her dogs all over, so who knows?
She has to go. Yeah, Jen's agent is calling her dogs to some New York show.
Those are cute dogs.
They're beautiful dogs.
Tom, are you getting ready for a run?
Oh no, I just wear this because it's as a hood. Not good for the cough, but you got to be proper. You got to be practical in this cold weather.
Little jog.
Yeah, a little run around the block, around the.
Okay, so it's 9:30. I better get back.
Yeah,
It's some breaking news. I want to make sure. When it gets warmer, creamsicles by the fire pit. Yeah.
No, I've told you about her creamsicles.
Well, I know. I remember that.
They are the liquid form.
Yes,
you would enjoy them, I'm sure.
Well, 60 people. I've wanted to try the hot yoga. I should
Yeah.
I almost bought a Peloton today, and then I didn't.
I
know I won't use it.
Oh well.
It was stupid.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, there she is. My forecast is that this is not the last time.
But we really don't know when the next time will be.
No, we don't. But, But Ricker, what did you say here? It's like The Godfather every time I get. Now that's perfect.
That is true. That is true.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. Have a happy New Year.
Good to see you, hon.
Good to see you too.
And she'll be back.
I don't know.
She will.
Well, we'll be on at 11. That's
sure. Right.
Okay.
All right. She's got to do stuff. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Grab your tea.
See you soon.
Righto. And thanks, everybody. This is great. I'm so glad we did this. And I'm so glad that, she was able to have the time because, I just don't believe that this is going to be her last night. That's just, no. Anyway, I will be back here after midnight. We'll let it all hang out, as the song says, on the Weather Nightcap. And we'll say early Happy New Year's and all that stuff. But you're stuck with me for 2 more nights. I'm here the rest of the week. So, we can greet and meet and, say festive things for 2 more nights. 3, including tonight. So it's great being here. And thanks for making it so much fun for her. And I will be back later on. No Fox 66 News at 10. But there is Jet 24 Action News at 11. You'll see her. You'll see me. and Jay. And hope to see you then. And if you don't see us then, well, I'll be back on this same Bat channel sometime after midnight and before 2, I predict. And Kathy, thanks for your pictures. You can still send them. We'll work something out. All right, and catch you later, Bricker, and everybody else. Thanks for making this so much fun. You have a good rest of your evening, and if you can't sleep, just come back here, and we'll have fun again. Take care, everybody.